This game pitting two conference rivals against one another. A little extra riding on this one. We'll see it, too.
Yeah, you'll see, because the game will get a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
A lot of talking out there, too, huh?
Yeah,
were you a talker?
Big talker.
Were you?
Yes, I loved it.
Plus, you're in broadcasting. I see the connection. I've been waiting. I finally have figured it out. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Hill pairs up with Hood in the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good by Favors.
The anticipation of Favors is flawless, knowing in advance he is going to rise up with the jumper as the pass is coming to him.
And Zhang kicks to Rubio. Back to Zhang. Towns the screen. Zhang the pass to Wiggins. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Now here is Hill. Hood dishes to Hill. Favors with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Hood can't get it to go.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Towns, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
And, you know, everyone knew that Karl Anthony Towns was going to be good, but I don't think anybody thought he could have the kind of season he put together last year. I mean, incredible numbers to start his career. And while everyone said, yeah, he's going to be a solid #1 pick, I think he's far more than that. He is a cornerstone of this franchise. And if he stays healthy and on this track, you're talking about a future Hall of Famer.
They get it back. Levine against Hood. He kicks it to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Goes back up. And that one is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And another thing you notice with Towns, the numbers have been pretty phenomenal, especially last season as a rookie. Starting to draw now a lot of comparisons, Greg, to another former Wildcat, Anthony Davis.
And both do share a lot in common. Had similar statistical outputs their rookie year. But one thing I like about Towns, he's been durable. Hasn't dealt with the injury as much here early on.
Good point. Here is Favors. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. Rubio outside. Here's Levine. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
And if you're a Timberwolves fan, you have got to be ecstatic about the future of this team. I mean, as good a young talent as we have in our league, good cap space flexibility, and just a lot of positives moving forward.
Clock at 6, and here's Hill for 3. Again, missing Hill. Timberwolves leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Pass to Rubio. Back to Towns. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Feeds to Towns. Fades and shoots. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Hayward kicks to Gobert. And there's the pass to Hill. Gobert, the screen. That's a 2 from Hood. And that time, also a missed shot. And those reasons you mentioned for the Timberwolves are why some see this team developing into a powerhouse, maybe in the near future.
Yeah, and for a franchise that has been near the bottom for so long, having hope like this is a good thing. Nobody can question the love Minnesota has for their team. Have yet to win a title, but this could be the core that someday does it all.
Levine against Hood. Towns a screen on Hood. Levine kicks to Towns. Back to Levine. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Jazz trail by 6. Hood kicks to Hill. Favors with the screen. Favors sets the pick for Hill. Hayward outside. A 3-ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Ricky Rubio. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Here's Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wiggins has got 8 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Favors with the screen. Hill with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Hill with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Will it go? And that one comes up a bit short. Timberwolves leading by 8. In the corner, it's Levine. There's the triple. Derek Favors with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And as David provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
Their defense has to set the tone of the day for these guys. They have to come out and take away all options.
And, you know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Gobert. Well, with Exum and Hood, the Jazz have the option to play a huge lineup with their shortest player, Exum, standing 6'6" at that point guard position. Steve, how does their size create problems for teams?
It could be a nightmare because you have guys with length, height, they can deflect shots, and they're able to switch. That's what this league is coming down to. Multiple defenders that can switch and play multiple positions.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, this isn't what he likes to see from this group. They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Rudy Gobert is second. Karl Anthony Towns fourth.
The work this twosome has done on the boards over that period cannot be overlooked. They've both been big factors.
Here is Hayward. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's why Hayward is a franchise-level player, a guy who can get shots to go despite getting whacked.
Gordon Hayward with a great in-between game, too, offensively, Smitty. He's got a mid-range pull-up, able to finish in traffic.
And it's all set up because he can handle the basketball and shoot the long ball, but then also he can get to the rim and elevate over, so guys give him room. And then he understands, hey, they're going to give me that much room. Let me just pull up from the elbow, the mid-range game, and make them pay.
Now here's Levine. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Here is Hayward. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Up top, Rubio. He's guarded by Hill. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. And Hayward with the block. They shoot again, and Jang puts it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Favors with the screen. Johnson from outside, and the rejection by Jang. Levine for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 7 points for Zach Levine.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
It's looking good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points his last outing. Hayward can't hit. Now Rubio. On the wing, Wiggins. Dishes to Jang. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jang's got his second bucket of the night.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
Reason why, they are pounding them down low. They have a big lead because of the post play.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Now the feed to Jang. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jang's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Hood dishes to Johnson. Pass to Hill. Over to the left wing. Here's Favors. Towns with the defensive effort.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Hood against Levine. Inside. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. The baseline Jang. With the second effort. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 6 points for Joe Johnson. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns the screen. And Rubio kicks to Jang. He can't hit that time. Good D by Johnson. Jazz trail by 14. Favors with the screen. Johnson outside. It's back to Hill. Johnson sets the screen for Hill. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Towns a screen on Hill. Rubio the pass to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Utah calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bielitsa comes in for Jang. Muhammad, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's done in for Ricky Rubio. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Shelvin Max checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Exum in for Hill. Exum's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 17. Passes to Aldrich. He dishes it to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bielitsa rebounded by the Jazz. Kicks to Mack. The dish to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Johnson's got 8. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Dunn kicks to Levine, and that's going to be a travel. Boris Diaz checked in for Utah. And here is Mack. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Pass to Lyles. Charity stripe shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Levine. Top of the key, Aldrich. Outside, Levine. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Mack. No good with the triple. Done. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Timberwolves lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for their entire game? It remains to be seen.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Exum is out there with Shelvin Mack. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the relationship between a coach and his players, so critical, obviously, to a team's success. What qualities, Steve, in your mind, make a great coach?
Well, I think the coach, first of all, has to be a great X and O's, but then I think he has to have a great feel for different personalities. Then I think he has to build the right culture that fits everybody.
And stolen by Dunn. He feeds it to Levine. Now here's Muhammad. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Levine dishes to Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Jazz.
And their big men are getting the majority of the rebounds. You like all 5 guys boxing out and getting on the glass, but at the end of the day, that's their role to control the boards.
Free throw good, Aldridge.
When you start talking about experience, you talk about Coach Snyder. He coached at the college level, the minor league level, overseas, and now in the NBA. He brings a lot of experience to this game for the Utah Jazz.
Minnesota making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Gobert, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Quinn Snyder, a former point guard at Duke and a lot of stops in his coaching career, he's learned under some greats.
Yeah, this is his coaching tree that he's learned under. Coach K, Greg Popovich, Mike D'Antoni, just to name a few. His experience learning so many different systems has bode well for him.
Now, here's Dunn, looking for his first basket still in this one. A step-back shot here. Another miss by Minnesota. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Washington.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Sometimes teams feed off their fans' energy, and they didn't have that on the road tonight. And that's why they didn't play better defense as a result. They couldn't quite muster up enough strength on that end of the court.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Jazz call time here. Well, as you watch Andrew Wiggins, you can see him start to pick up tricks and figure out how to go at the other great perimeter players. Last season, he pulled a fadeaway on Kobe and actually told him, I stole that from you. That was a great story.
And that's what it takes to become a great scorer in the NBA. All the great wingmen mimic those who came before them. It's necessary to build a great repertoire as a scorer.
And Utah making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Now, here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Exum.
And for his career, Gobert has averaged better than 50% from the field, an efficient scorer in the post.
Down low. Dunn passes to Bielitsa. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
And Gobert kicks to Mack. Gobert, the screen. Here's Ingles. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Muhammad.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Mack. averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, for every NBA player, there seems to be a moment, Smitty, when they realize that they had a special talent, that the game came easy to them. Did you have that kind of moment where you said, you know what, I'm pretty good at this game?
You know what helped me, Kevin? Drafted by the Miami Heat. And sometimes where you're drafted and the people around you. I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played at Michigan. Then I also played with Willie Burton. He's from my neighborhood.
Sure is.
So getting a chance to have guys familiar, some similar backgrounds, Grant Long as well, it made life a little bit easier. I think when I knew I was special, when the first time I heard my name in the starting lineup.
I bet. And Miami is not too bad a city to begin your,
No,
your
not
career
at all.
in.
Yeah, Michigan was pretty cold. I was down there in Miami.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Utah wasn't going to let Gordon Hayward go to Charlotte. They matched that offer sheet a couple of years ago, and now he's growing into his role as the go-to offensive player for the Jazz. But it's his versatility that really makes him special. He said, I have to be active and have to affect all parts of the game in order for us to be a successful team. And indeed, Kevin, he does a little bit of everything.
Sure does. Thank you, D.A. Now, here is Hill. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Gobert, the screen. Johnson, that's for 2. Wiggins with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16. To the wing right side. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Shoots off the screen. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his first bucket of the night.
What about the concentration of Dunn nailing the shot right in the D's face?
Here's Johnson, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out.
Wiggins dishes to Muhammad. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Exum kicks to Johnson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dunn kicks to Towns. Shoots from the block. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Feeds it to Johnson. From 15 feet away, and Johnson missing again. Minnesota leading by 14. Dunn with it. Towns the screen. Dunn passes to Bielitsa. Trying his luck deep, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 2nd in rebounding, 3rd in blocks. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
Now here is Hill. He kicks to Johnson. Johnson the screen. And the pass to Exum. It's back to Hill. Johnson sets the screen for Hill. That 3 off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Dunn kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Dunn, guarded closely to stop the drought, and he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
You got to be physical. Push him off the block. Get him off the spot.
Johnson from outside. They grab their own miss. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Some changes for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dunn. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Hood comes in for Dante Exum. Stolen by Rubio. To the middle. Here's Dang. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 5 assists in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
And, you know, Steve, you ask around the league, when it comes to home court advantage, the Jazz have one of the best in the NBA.
A very passionate crowd, very loud and dedicated. And, of course, the altitude plays a factor, too. Second highest in the league after Denver. And for visiting teams, you get winded much quicker.
Here's Wiggins, following the score by Rodney Hood. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Towns the screen. Rubio outside. Timberwolves passing it around, but they get it back. Here's Wiggins. Excellent D there from Hill. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Johnson. Gobert the pass to Hayward. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Wiggins with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Towns. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at Utah. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for Minnesota, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
Well, Steve, you played in an era of Michael Jordan where the dunk was probably the most exciting single play in basketball, but now with the rise of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and the ability to hit from anywhere, that three-point shot has, in some people's view, overtaken the dunk as the most exciting, most skilled play in basketball. What do you think?
Kevin, fantastic question. I mean, I didn't think anything could take away from the dunk. You're talking about exciting, athletic, high rise. But Steph are shooting some of these, I would say, half-court shots. It's right there. I'm going to still have the dunk a little bit edge over the three-point shot.
Well, it's superhuman to watch with these players. And we saw it at the All-Star break with Levine and what he had done, and certainly with Aaron Gordon. It's amazing to watch these kids jump. But the skill required to take that three-point shot and be as consistently good as you were at one time, certainly the way these historical shots of Golden State with Curry are going in, to me it's mesmerizing.
It is. I mean, it's just phenomenal to get a chance to see these guys shoot the basketball off the dribble with range. But if I could see somebody elevate like a Vince Carter, like Zach LaVine, I think you get more excited.
I get it. I can't argue that point at all. Now, here is Hill. Pass to Lyles. Dishes to Hayward. There's the feed to Hill. Passes it to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. Left side favors the 19-foot shot. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
That one is off.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, that free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. And he sinks the second. 1:22 left now here in the second. Pass to Wiles. Hayward dishes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Favors got his second basket of the night. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, you know, you never get used to seeing a player have to come out with injury.
I hate it. Getting a chance to see him walk off the court, not good.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jang.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
There's the screen. Wiles passes to Hayward. There's the three. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again.
The Timberwolves have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Jazz trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Favors with the screen. There's the pick. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. And it's Hayward again missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rubio outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Aldrich. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Minnesota, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Free throw good, Aldrich. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mack. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Shelvin Mack does a great job playing within his team's offensive schemes, a guy who has the complete trust of his teammates.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Timberwolves on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
We just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the three of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, a high-flying pair of Levine and Wiggins at the 2 and the 3. Cole Aldrich is out there with Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. Here's Hill, following the score by Cole Aldrich. Diaw, the screen. Hood for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Rubio kicks to Levine. Towns, the screen. Lets it go from 11. Aldrich, no good. Jazz shooting just 34% from the floor. And arguably the league's best rim protector, Rudy Gobert, 7'2", wingspan of 7'9". Steve, that's not bad. Great tools for the trade.
Yeah, on his toes, he can touch the rim, and he moves well for his size. He gets off the floor and a quick second jumper. He has work to do to get stronger, but he's only getting more and more intimidated when he keeps playing.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hill kicks to Diaw. He dishes it to Hayward. Shoots from the baseline. Basket good. Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
Hayward is just automatic from the mid-range area. Can't let him get comfortable from there.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Towns, a screen on Hayward. And that one's good. Wiggins
firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Now Hill. Gobert, the screen. Diaw sets the pick for Hill. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Diaw, the screen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Towns, the screen. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And again, it's Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
When the D is on Hayward, he doesn't panic. Just using his soft touch so well to get the shot up.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Towns the screen. Levine can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Rubio kicks to Levine. Towns the screen. Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Hood, the pass to Diaw. Kicks it to Hill. Diaw, the screen. On its way from Hayward for 2. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hayward's got 11.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
And here's Levine. 10 points for him. To the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Steve, you were able to enjoy a lengthy career. You played 14 seasons. With players coming into the league usually after 1 year in the college ranks, do you think career lengths will decline for NBA players?
You know, I don't think so. I'm starting to look at guys playing longer and longer. I think one, there's not a lot of banging, but I think also they're taking care of their bodies more and more. Guys are playing now up to 20 years in the league.
Amazing, isn't it?
You're starting to see that regularly.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's done in for Ricky Rubio. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Boris Diaw. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Rodney Hood. That one is no good. Jazz trail by 21. Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news now on Jang. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all. He'll be sidelined for the rest of this game, and it doesn't look like he'll be back on the court anytime soon. Very bad news. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
And Towns gets it to go.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Utah calls timeout.
Guard it.
And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And plain and simple, they just don't have the three-point shot tonight. They'll need to keep taking them to keep the defense honest, but they can't expect it to be a major source of points the way they have been clanking it off the iron so far. Just a bad time to go cold from deep as a team.
Here's Exum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Favors dishes to Hill. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded by Hill. Dunn kicks to Levine. He feeds it to Towns. Now the dish to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. Utah with the rebound.
He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
They get it back. Ingles, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on Towns.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Timberwolves leading by 18. Dunn kicks to Towns. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Towns has got 17.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
Favors with the screen. Out left to the wing. Ingles passes to Favors. And Aldridge sends it back.
When Favors has the rock near the basket, the defense is on edge. They have no choice sometimes but to get physical with him from that range.
For Utah, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good.
Derek Favors, his ability to play the power forward position and the center position and comfortable in both. He has a combination of strength, length, and mobility, and he can bang on the block and cover out on the perimeter.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. And so Favors nails both of them.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Levine kicks to Aldridge. Feeds it to Dunn. Outside Levine. Just 4 to shoot. He kicks it to Dunn. Puts it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Stevie talked to the training staff. Derek Favors' lateral quickness is off the charts for a player of his size.
And you talk about size, you're saying a guy with that much strength and girth. Here's a guy that can move quickly and lateral quickness like a guard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Utah has turned a corner, establishing its identity under Quinn Snyder as a youthful, defensive-minded team. Coach Snyder said, "Our players have gotten better. Our team has gotten better." There was a connectivity and a defensive mindset that was bubbling beneath the surface. The habits were there. The intensity was there. Things have just clicked. Kevin?
All right, DA, they're on the rise. Here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Favors. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
The D can be right in the face of Favors, but it does not affect him in the slightest. A motivated player who is very effective close to the basket.
Here's Bielitsa. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Off the screen. Dunn misses. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Exum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Dante Exum, the 5th overall pick in 2014. Very excited to watch him in his second season, but he missed the entire season with an ACL. Nice to see him back in action.
And Exum with great size at point guard, Steve. He's at 6'6", like you.
6'6", with a tremendous first step. Not like me. I love the way he attacks the basket.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lyles checked in for Joe Johnson. Exum hits them both.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position, great size.
Now, here's Dunn. Stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Ingles, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Minnesota leading by 14. Now, here's Dunn. Aldridge with it. There's a screen. The pass to Bielitsa. Clock at 6. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Bielitsa's got his second bucket of the night.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Ingles kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Exum. Connects from three-point range. Exum's got 5 points now this quarter. Right side Levine. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Exum kicks to Lyles. And it's Exum at the elbow. Here's Favors, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Favors has got 10 points in the game.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Aldridge with it. He's covered by Favors. Aldridge dishes to Muhammad. With the teardrop, it's Bielitsa, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Utah has possession. They trail by 16. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Lets it go from 11. Favors can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. To the left side wing. 1:58 left to play in the third. Dunn misses.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Favors with the screen. Here's Exum. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Dunn kicks to Levine. Towns the screen. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 15.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now Favors. 12 points for him. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Jazz, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Shelvin Mack. Rodney Hood subbed in for Dante Exum. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Hood. The teardrop falls in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Rubio against Hood. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. That free throw missing. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Zach LaVine. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hood kicks to Ingles. Dishes it to Gobert. And here's Hood. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Rubio. A 12-point game. Towns the screen. Here's Wiggins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Mix up defensively, left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Here is Hayward. He's got 14. Pass to Hood. Gobert with a screen on Rubio.
Hood's ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead, up by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shots. In transition, everyone talking. No open threes in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his team to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy baskets on the fast break. These are key elements in terms of you having success.
And the final period of play just about to start. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Hill pairs up with Hood in the backcourt. Hayward out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Gobert in at the center.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from three.
Muhammad, the pass to Towns. Good on the shot. Towns has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Now here is Hill. Hayward right side. Pick up by Hill. Hayward with the ball. Bielitz is there. They get the rebound. Goes back up. The 11-footer. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Hayward. The Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Passes it to Wiggins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Hood. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Towns the screen. Wiggins kicks to Towns.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one is off.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
The vision from George Hill. Very careful with the ball. He makes the easy play.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Releases from 15, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. And there's the feed to Diaw. Outside Hood. Pass to Hill. He dishes it to Hayward. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Muhammad the pass to Rubio. Towns a screen on Hill. And Rubio kicks to Bielitsa. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Hood. Muhammad grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 10. Kicks it to Rubio. Towns the screen. Rubio dishes to Muhammad. Bielitsa passes to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins kicks to Bielitsa. Here's Towns. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Minnesota making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Favors is checked in. And so he hits both. Jazz trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hill. Hits the jumper in space.
Hill, a solid shooter from mid-range. Sometimes that's a shot you have to take.
Rubio with it. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. He feeds it to Hood. Left side Favors. There's a good screen. Here's Hayward. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Hayward's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Down low. Kick out to Levine. Towns the screen. Levine can't hit.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Hayward, a second chance effort, and Hill finishes inside. Hill's got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Wiggins outside. Good on the 13-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Favors kicks to Hill. Hayward outside. There's the dish to Favors. On the wing, Hill, covered by Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Not really his range, and it's off target. Jazz trail by 8. Hood kicks to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
All alone inside. He's just going to have to shake that one off.
Back to Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And one of the things that sticks out when you watch Andrew Wiggins is the grace with which he plays. I mean, he has incredible athleticism, but I don't think he gets enough credit yet for his footwork. And that's an area that he's improved tremendously the last couple seasons. And to me, this guy, his ceiling, well, he may not have one. Just incredible, his abilities.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Minnesota. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And just thinking about Wiggins and his footwork, his spin move while attacking the rim, Greg, is something that is becoming a signature move now for him.
Yeah, and every great scorer has a go-to move like that one. Such a difficult move to pull off when going as fast as Wiggins is. Also, he has great footwork in the post when playing with his back to the basket.
Johnson, he's checked in for Derek Favors. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And Gobert kicks to Hood. Gobert the screen. And here's Hill for three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Coming off that screen ready, Hill makes it count.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. 17-foot shot on the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 9 assists now tonight. Gobert the screen. Now Hill. And here's Gobert. Here's Hayward. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Hayward's got 6 here in this quarter.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Hayward against Wiggins. And he overshot that one, missing.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Hood up top, guarded by Levine. Three-pointer, Hayward. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Towns. Muhammad, the pass to Levine, feeds it to Rubio. He kicks to Muhammad. Five to shoot. Here's Rubio. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Adrian Payne's checked in for Muhammad. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Johnson. Pick up by Hill. And Gobert kicks to Johnson. Now the pass to Hill. Gobert the screen. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Hill. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he makes the first.
George Hill, you know he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
And he makes both free throws.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bielitz is checked in. Utah with the ball. 6-point game. Offensive rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And Gobert demonstrating once again why he's one of the best rebounders in the game. Just using his size to swallow up all the boards.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
We always talk about Rudy Gobert's defensive impact, but now on the offensive end, he is never going to be a post scorer, but rolling to the rim, he has good hands and plays above the rim offensively.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Now here is Hill. Gobert the screen. For three, Hayward. Rebound by Bielitsa. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Levine. Here's Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Lyles checked in for the Jazz. And that one misses. Trey Lyles drafted 12th in the 2015 draft out of Kentucky, a skilled power forward. Steve able to handle and shoot with range.
Size of a power forward, but like you said, skillful like a small forward. Being able to shoot the jump shot, also post up. He gives them a different look when he's on the floor at that 4 spot.
Wiggins outside. From beyond the arc, Bielitsa with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Hayward. And it's Hayward again missing. Levine dishes to Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here is Hayward. Utah calls timeout.
Start it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Hill. To end the run. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Hayward.
When Hayward is tearing it up from the field, you have to keep getting him the ball. He can score wherever he wants as long as he gets the ball in a good spot.
Goes back up. Lyles tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Timberwolves have gone 7-15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Levine for 3. Rebound, Utah.
No defensive pressure. That's a 3-point attempt. He loved to have that.
Hayward outside. It's back to Hill. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Rubio against Hill. Wiggins. The shot misses. Hayward with some nice D. Inside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Towns, the pass to Bialic, drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. 1:22 left in the game. Now here is Hill. Hayward outside. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota leading by 8. Rubio with it. Dishes to Wiggins. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hood kicks to Hill. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a big-time basket right there. Hill coming through for his team.
Now Rubio. They set the pick. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert.
Time running low here.
Yes, in this possession, they have to have an immediate shot, and then they got to foul quickly. Whenever games get close, Hayward is the guy they look for to score the rock. He takes this responsibility very seriously.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
They don't have a whole lot of time left, so that strategy makes the most sense.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Hill has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 7. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Well, maybe the coach just wants a chance to try out a new play here. But I agree, this one is over.
.11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Lyles. Mack dishes to Diaw. Here's Lyles. No good on the triple. And so the Timberwolves take the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He took it upon himself to dominate the glass tonight, fellas, and that's exactly what he did. He finished with a grand total of 19 rebounds. With him out there working as hard as he was on the glass, his teammates had to fall in line.
Finally, something goes right for them. He was outstanding tonight. Their losing streak had gone on for way too long. But guess what? He said, you know what? It's not going on any longer. That's the kind of determination you want to see from your role players.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.